Hello. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a blog list to embed on the side of your blog. So first of all, let's discuss what a blog list is. A blog list is a gadget that puts hyperlinks to all your classmates on your blog, so as you publish your work you can also navigate easily to other students' work. So I'm going to show you two different types of blog lists. In this example here, Jacob's English blog, I see a blog list right here. And if I click on any of these, this will take me straight to a fellow classmates. So in Jacob's English blog here, we see these are very visible right here. If I click on any one of these, this will take me to another person's. I have another example that I also have to show you what's called a collapsed blog list. And so here I'm on Daniel Kim's blog. And if you notice here, you don't see actually the blog list here. You see like pictures, and you see kind of a title and the first few sentences of his post. But if you go over here on the three lines, this is what's called the collapsed Blogroll. So when you click the three lines, you'll then see these you can easily click on. So depending on the theme that you've chosen for your blog, you're going to have a different sort of visibility with it. So how do we install this? So to install the blog list gadget, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to sign into your Blogger account and go to your dashboard. Once you do that, you're going to go down to what's called Layout. And when you click Layout, this is how the content is configured. And depending on the theme that you've chosen, this will have slight different variations in how it looks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add what's called a gadget. And I can already see this has already been added onto mine, but I'm just going to do this for the first time. I'm going to add a gadget. And once I do that, I'm going to scroll down to look for one that's called a blog list. And this is the blog list, and I'm just going to hit the plus button like that. And that'll add that gadget, and I can have different also customizations of what I want to show. I want to have like the snippet of the most recent item from each person's blog, but for today I'm just going to have the first two boxes checked, and I'm going to hit save. So just to refresh, in order to do this, when you want to install the Blogroll Gadget or blog list gadget on your blog, navigate to your landing page, go down to Layout, then go down, go to Add a Gadget, and then once you do that, you'll install that by adding the plus button in this one right here. So that shows off what you read, and that is the first part of this tutorial today. Welcome back. In the last tutorial I showed you how to install the blog list gadget into your Blogger blog in the dashboard. However, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to populate students into your blog list. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to actually have a Blogroll list. In this case, this is the grade 8 Blogroll, and also notice that the tabs are at the bottom. So if you're, for example, in Mrs. Odell's D-block class, you're going to click on this. If you're in Mrs. Callahan's E-block class, you're going to click here. So it'll depend on what class you're in, because basically the students in your class are the people that you're going to put into that. So anyways, I'm going to go here and I'm going to hit edit. And the easiest way to do this, I think personally, is to have this open, but also position your window in a way that you can see this and also your spreadsheet. So I'm going to select this. I'm just going to press Control C, and it says no items yet, so I'm going to add a blog to your list, and I'm just going to paste the URL in there. I'm going to hit add. And after that happens, you'll see that the name of this pops up, and I'm just going to go on one more, keep adding to the list, and one by one hit add. And an important thing about this, when you are done, also make sure to hit save, because if you don't hit save, even though that you see those listed right here in yellow, they will not be actually saved. And when you do hit save, it will actually take quite a bit of time to do it. So if you just kind of notice like what I'm doing, this is just a really fast way to do this. But having like two windows open side by side is really nice, so that way I don't have to like go back and forth between this and that. So I'm just going to finish with this last one. And you also don't want to put your own Blogroll into this, because you're obviously, when you publish, you'll be on your blog. So if you come across yours in the list, just disregard that. And then I'm going to hit save, and it will take a little bit of time. But now that I have that, I can now view my blog, and I'll see that all of the blog lists are right there. So this is how to make a blog list, and this is just a really quick and easy way to see what your students or what your friends in your class are writing about, and to see what they're posting about. So I hope you enjoyed it.